All right, halfway into the road trip. So we're on the West Coast now, in Vegas. Cool thing, we're staying at the Bellagio. The Bellagio's the greatest place to stay, especially if you own an RV. Little Thor is parked right here. And the other cool thing with the Bellagio is you can bring some extra guests. So for tonight, I'm bringing an extra guest. So Wilson's been with me the whole way on this trip. You know, the family couldn't make it, so Wilson's been with me the whole trip. So we're gonna take Wilson into the Bellagio, and we gotta lock it up, all right? So, come on over here. Okay, so we're able to park Little Thor right here, which is kind of cool. So it's like VIP parking. All right, so now we're going upstairs. Now the first stop in the trip, it was Danville, Kentucky. Saw Hampton Sydney play 3 matches. You gotta have an appreciation for NCAA college tennis. Intercollegiate, ITA tennis, the best. It's very, very competitive. So we're in Danville at Center College. Great matches, good team spirit. The cool thing here front, the cool thing is we got an escalator right here. Escalators are very cool. All right, you're on. There we go. Okay, so we're going up the escalator to the Bellagio, and so after seeing the trip, where did we go next? Where did I go next? Where did we go next? We stopped in French Lick, Indiana. Wanted to see the hometown of where Larry Bird was born. That took about 1 minute. All right, we're hopping off the escalator. All right. Okay, back. So in French Lick, Indiana, that took like a minute to get through. But then I said, hey, got to go to the University of Indiana. So the University of Indiana is great coach there, Romero, first class program. He got me into assembly hall, shot baskets. I think I missed the first 5. I mean, air ball, clank, air ball. I was shooting free throws like Shaq here front. So, remember how we walk sideways? Remember how to walk sideways. There we go. Sideways walk. Sideways. Okay, so then after Indiana, sideways walk. After Indiana, we went to Kansas. Now, both Indiana and Kansas, you can feel that basketball. It's not a sport. It's a religion. So it's not a sport. It's a religion. Front, please. Then after Kansas has a great indoor facility, about $6 million. And the cool thing about the Kansas indoor is, what was the cool thing about the Kansas indoor? Was it was very nice. A little bit off campus, very nice. After Kansas, stopped at Missouri. I think the facility has great bones. They were going through some struggles, changing leadership, and then they got a little problem with the indoor, had to refund some money. So anyway, back to this Vegas. So right now, check out this overhang here of the Bellagio. Okay, so checking out this overhang of the Bellagio is pretty cool. So now we're entering the doors. So Wilson and I are going through the doors of the Bellagio. Come with us. So when you come into the Bellagio, there's this horse, and for some reason everybody grabs around it. I'll do some research to get their picture taken with the horse. So let's get our picture taken with the horse. So here we go. Wilson and I getting our picture taken with the horse. I don't know anything about the horse. Again, everybody just gets their picture taken. So then after this, Kansas and Missouri went to Colorado. Colorado it's a beautiful place. University of Colorado Boulder, beautiful place. And mountains, a little bit of sprinkle of snow, wonderful shops. I went to a tennis shop, game, set, match. They must have had 300 rackets on the wall. That tells you that's a rich tennis community that buys that many rackets. Here we go. Come on. Now, the weird thing is I wanted to get my picture with Coach Prime. And Coach Prime is, they say he's not hard to find. He was impossible to find. But then when I came close to finding him, I was met by 6 policemen in the parking lot in the RV. Very nice guys. I asked a lot of questions, and they said they were concerned about suspicious behavior. I mean, driving around with a volleyball, is that suspicious behavior, driving from Virginia? Let me put it this way. We're in the Bellagio in Vegas. No one is suspicious of this behavior in Vegas. In Colorado, it's suspicious behavior because they got to get used to Coach Prime. He's generating attention. People are coming to Colorado. This is not your 1-11 football team anymore. Coach Prime's going to turn that thing around and bring a lot of attention. Let's walk. So as you can see, this RV, where you park the RV and walking through the lobby right there. Walking through the lobby right there. It's pretty of a short walk. So the key thing is to have an RV when you come to the Bellagio. So after Colorado, Vegas. Now we had to come over that Colorado mountain. So I went through a little bit of that winter storm, saw some white stuff, slowed down to about 30 miles an hour. But the cool thing in that trip, I had Wilson. The whole time. Now here in Vegas so far, I've been to an ITF tournament at the Darling Tennis Center, visited Inspiring Children, No Quit Tennis Academy, first class. This isn't done anywhere in the country where you have a foundation and a program, sideways. Okay, you have a foundation and a program, and they're combined and they're accelerating. So the cool thing about that is the Bryan brothers were there, and Wayne Bryan was there. That was really cool. And they have competitive tennis players, great facilities. So that Inspiration Foundation and the Academy is just, it's first class. It's first class. And the coaches there, I mean, McPherson coaches there. He coached the Bryan brothers. He coaches Isner. A lot of really good coaches at this No Quit Academy, Inspiring Children, first class. And the ITF tournament was going on at the Darling Tennis Center. So that was pretty cool. So I really like that. I think Vegas has about 25 national tournaments a year. So if you want to recruit, this is a great place to come recruit. So if you need future ITA players, this is the place to recruit. All right. So we're about halfway to the room. And so we snuck, see, Colorado, suspicious behavior, not in Vegas. And I'm telling you, Coach Prime is going to turn Boulder into Vegas. All right, going to be a lot of people coming there. Let's go. Now this is going to be key in the Bellagio. There's a guard right there, and he's going to look for my key, and he's going to see this camera's on, and he's going to see Wilson. He's going to charge me for Wilson. Hey, Mr. Wilson! Say, you're not going to charge me for Wilson, are you?
No.
There we go. There we go. See, Boulder, Colorado, you got to learn something about this. So Coach Prime, I'm guarantee you. Now Boulder, that indoor facility, can't say it enough. It wasn't good. I said dump, and then I got this thing on Instagram that says some people didn't like that word dump, but it's a dump. Now I like the facility, and what happened to the elevators? We're gonna go up, right? We're going up. There we go. All right, so we're going up. Wilson and I are going to the room now. All right. That's a lot of work. Okay, it's probably walking backwards. Now I'm also following the Hampton Sydney team in Orlando. They're doing very well. Congratulations, Barrett and the boys. Whoops, I gotta use the Bellagio protects you. So now today I'm going to UNLV, the tennis center. It's about 0.5 miles from the Strip. Going to meet with the coach here. See some players practice, and I really connected. UCLA, Kathy, I want to give her a shout out. She's not a 4-time All-American, she's an 8-time All-American. Parent, also works at No Quit. 8 times, she was an All-American in singles and doubles. That's crazy. All right, come on, a little bit of front action. All right, so we're almost there. Wilson has a new home tonight. See, he was left alone in the RV for a couple of nights. He wanted to charge me extra. The Bellagio, right here. Whoa. Now Wilson, come here. We always got sports on. We're gonna put Wilson right here. Now, we gotta make sure, gotta put Wilson right here. And the other night, we were at the the Orleans Arena. And we saw Timmy play for Gonzaga and win a championship. All right, ready to progress back to the East Coast.